Why isn't SM focusing on what's important here? Hey guys, JWell Park here, I guess with another 10-minute K-pop since I haven't done a real one in a while. So I'm going to try to keep this rant around 10 minutes or under if I can. This is going to be difficult, you guys. So, you guys already know Chris is doing this lawsuit against SM for nullifying his contract or whatever for health reasons, money, mistreatment, whatever it is. Don't care right now. This is not about the lawsuit in particular. This is more about why in the universe SM is not focusing themselves onto one matter at a time and instead spreading themselves out to different matters that are not necessary. How about that? So the first thing I heard of after the news came out that Chris was indeed suing SM Entertainment or going to nullify his contract, the first thing I heard after that was the lawsuit that SM was going to file against this group from, I think, Taiwan or Thailand. Someone tell me that. The group's name is Millennium Boy, and they're an EXO cover group, and that's nice, you know, because really, and I did post about this before, if they are selling the merchandise, you know, even if they are selling it, they have to be doing it, you know, to buy more stuff. So even if they are making a profit, they're still buying and they're still distributing other ones. So in a way, it's kind of more like a unofficial business transaction, in my opinion. But anyway, their nickname is XOT. The real group name is Millennium Boy. And for whatever reason, SM decided that they were not going to focus on this darn lawsuit yet again, and just be like, no, we're going to sue you because you don't belong to EXO. You're not part of SM Entertainment. That ain't happening. But not that it mattered anyway, because I think the next week or a few days later, they dropped the lawsuit anyway. What was the point of the lawsuit, SM? SM is just... Why even make the lawsuit if you're just going to drop it anyway? You have more important stuff to think about? And now on to the recent story. Taeyeon, Sonia Shide's Taeyeon, Girls' Generation's Taeyeon, is now confirmed to be dating EXO's Baekhyun, which means tons and tons and tons of fangirl hearts have broken, all in Korea, and they're probably enraged right now. Just guessing. So, first off, congratulations to them. Oh my gosh, I know he was like a huge fan of her. I think it was her, by the way. I know he was like a huge fan. This is like dream world for him. You know, this is his life right here. My issue is this. Here's my problem. SM really had no business confirming this. They should have just left it the way it was. I think they were only confirming it because she's from their company. But other than that, there was really no other reason for them to be confirming it. Simply because for SM, that's why. But there's no other reason for them to be confirming anything or doing anything or suing anybody when they have a lawsuit against them already, and they haven't. I don't think they've started doing the talks as of yet when they, you know, meet with the person who's suing them. So in this case, Chris, I don't think they've met with Chris yet to talk about whatever's going on. But if they did, someone let me know. SM really, at this point in time, is actually becoming a lot worse. Lawsuit-wise, they're getting worse at controlling themselves more than they did with TVXQ and Super Junior. They're getting worse at this, and that's because they're focusing on way too many things that just don't matter. Who cares that Baekhyun and Taeyeon are dating when a member is leaving EXO? Why do we care that Tao and this other member is going to be in a movie when Chris is leaving EXO? Why in the universe do we care that you just absolutely needed to sue a group that's not even named EXO when someone's leaving EXO? For real, why does that matter? None of it matters, really. None of this stuff even matters. The reason they're doing this is because they think that they are controlling everything, but they're really not. And it's kind of just like, SM, focus! Focus! Eyes! Come here, look at me! Focus! Stop doing this. Stop trying to distract from what is your main issue here. You should be pulling back. You should have pulled back EXO from promotions anyway. Because performing as 11 members when you already know that people are hurt over this, whether they're Korean or not, because I know there's a lot of anti-Chris Korean fans, but anyway, even if they are anti-Chris, you should have pulled back those promotions, cancel them, whatever you got to do, because you're right in the middle of this lawsuit, and just seeing EXO without Chris is going to hurt the fans more than make them happy that they're still there. That is terrible planning on their part already. Then they have the nerve to go and sue somebody when they are already in a lawsuit, and they're getting backfired for other lawsuits since then, like Shinhwa, like Super Junior, and Donban Shingi, TVXQ, DBSK, whichever one you want to say, Toho Shingi. They're getting all this stuff, and yet they're not focusing on the one thing that they should be focusing on, which is this lawsuit. Why? I don't know. I do not understand SM Entertainment at all, nor do I understand any of the entertainment business, but I'm just going to take that guess and say they are now getting out of control with this. They made a winning formula, okay? And I talked about this in my first Sesang rant with EXO. Hopefully you guys saw that. But just a short summary. 12 members, 12 boys that are all good looking. Oh my gosh. They all sing very well and rap very well, except for Kai. But it's probably because I just don't like Kai in general. But anyway, you know, you have all these unique people, except for Kai, and it's like you made this group to be the perfected Super Junior. Pretty much, more or less, that's what they are. They are Super Junior Part 2. Like, that's literally who they are. Then they make all these fans appear, and they're already being named something, hopefully. I've heard like 5 different names for them already, so I don't know what they're going to call them eventually. Then here you go, and you mess everything up somehow because one of the members is suing you. If you were good at this already, SM, you wouldn't have to worry about this stuff, but apparently you have not learned your lesson as of yet, and this is something that you need, because you need more lawsuits, what it sounds like to me, because you don't know what you're doing. This is just a problem that I have with SM in particular, because I have never heard of one company getting so many lawsuits for such little things that could be perfected. Stuff that could have been, you know, taken care of. Stuff that did not need to happen. Stuff that was avoidable. If they really paid attention to what the artist wanted to do or what the artist needed to have, then Hengang would still be in Super Junior right now. Shinhwa would still be with SM, possibly. I don't know. JYJ would have never formed. They would have been just a subunit. Stuff like this, SM, is why you just can't do anything else. You should not focus. You should not be confirming that EXO and that Baekhyun and Taeyeon are dating. Screw that. Focus on what's important, man. You have more stuff to worry about than if Tao will get this part in this movie, or if Luhan could just sneak his way into that photobomb of Jackie Chan in the background. You have more stuff to worry about, okay? This Baekhyun dating Taeyeon. Firstly, congratulations to them. Again, I think I said it before, but congratulations to them. I'm really happy that they're dating. But SM is just focusing on all the wrong stuff. They need to focus on this here. This is what they need to focus on. They need to focus on this. This right here is what they need to focus on. And they're not focusing on it. Why? Why are they focusing on the crossovers of EXO and Girls' Generation? Why are they focusing on movies? Why do they not focus on one thing and leave it there? Why does a band from Thailand or Taiwan even matter in this situation? I don't know. But of course, that's all my take on it. So I would love to know what you guys think about all the stuff that SM has been doing since the news of the lawsuit broke out. And if you have been there, if you're an older Cassiopeia or an older L4, even Shinhwa Changjo's, because I know there's possibly a few of you out there still. I hope so. They're pretty good. I would love to know what you guys think from past, from past experiences of SM's lawsuits, because I became a fan around the middle ends of all of the lawsuits, so I can't tell you from the beginning. But I definitely want to know what you guys think about this, because I am just through with SM Entertainment at this point. I am done. I can't deal with them anymore. That's just it. So anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, because I'm mad. I'm really mad. I don't like this at all. And sorry for the really, really ranty 10-minute K-pop. This had to happen. And I'm also sorry for not uploading any reactions. But my Beast Good Luck video was banned, so for copyrights. I'll figure that out later. So until I do another reaction, you guys, I'll just try to keep up with these 10-minute K-pops here. And I'm gonna see you guys next time. Annyeong!